talking to a rapper today. A rapper that graduated from USC 2020. I have with me Kabwasa.
Kabwasa.
Sabrasa. What is it?
Kabwasa.
Kabwasa.
Yeah.
How did you come up with that name? What does that mean?
That's my middle name. It's my mom's maiden name.
Oh yeah?
So yeah, my name is Etienne Kabwasa Green. I chose Kabwasa because my grandpa's from the Congo. So I was trying to
sounds kind of African.
Yeah, yeah, that's African.
Kabwasa.
Yeah.
And you're a hip hop artist and activist and a 2020 graduate of USC. Amazing. What did you graduate in? I mean, your degree?
Visual anthropology and a minor in communication and design.
Really?
Yeah.
And so how did you get in USC?
How'd I get into USC?
Did you get there by affirmative action?
Wow, okay, when confronted with an educated black man, the only way for this guy to have gotten his education is by affirmative action. Well, straight out the back, and he wants to be racist. Because this is something that a lot of right-wingers and racist people like to claim, but black people only get various jobs because of affirmative action and not because of qualifications.
I had a 4.3 GPA.
You did?
In high school, yeah.
Well, are you smart?
I mean, I guess.
He is a lot smarter than you, Jesse.
So, do you wish that they would get rid of affirmative action? Because if a black is smart and they get into these schools...
Wow. If a black is smart, he can't even call black people people. He has to call them a black.
It's always in my mind and everybody's mind they're only there because of affirmative action. Did you know that?
That's in your mind?
Yeah.
It's not.
So Jesse believes, and he just admitted, that the only way for a black person to get anywhere in life is because of affirmative... No, my bad. Is that people believe that black people can only get anywhere because of affirmative action, and he wants to remove that because racist people believe that. That is just a stupid idea. Let's get rid of something because racist people have a racist idea of a group of people.
In my mind.
But you know it's in most people's mind, right?
I mean, I feel like if that's in your mind, then, like, that's going to be in your mind regardless. Because, like, I mean, you automatically thought I got in from affirmative action, so I had to let you know that I had a 4.0. But even if, or 4.3, and even if, like, I didn't have that, it doesn't matter either way, you're thinking it's affirmative action.
Right.
So.
Do you think that they should get rid of affirmative action because of that stigma?
No.
But wouldn't you rather know that you got in there because you had a 4.3 and you can do it, rather than having that in your way?
No.
It's not in his way. It's only because people like Jesse don't like the idea of affirmative action that they want to get rid of it. He did get his education because of his own work ethic. But Jesse wants to believe it's only because of affirmative action. He can't handle the idea of a black person actually being successful.
You got in only because you were black. Is your phone turned off?
Yeah, no, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I know I got in because I had a 4.0 or 4.3 in high school. So it don't really matter what people think I got in for if I know why I got in.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That is a good point. Why should he worry about how people perceive him when he knows that he got in there because of his own merit?
Doesn't?
No, yeah.
So you grew up in Washingtonville. That's near. Where's that?
It's near Santa Cruz, like 10 minutes from Santa Cruz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And did you grow up with both parents?
Yeah.
And were they black or white?
Black.
Your father and mother are black?
Yes.
So you look half white.
My grandma's white.
Your grandmother's white,
Yeah,
all the way white.
yeah, like Irish,
So your mother's what?
half half Congolese, half Irish. She's
Oh,
mixed.
that's why you look half white, half black.
Yeah.
And I read in school that the kids teach you
I guess he's saying that because he has lighter skin compared to Jesse. I don't know.
about that you
About
were too
being
light or something like that.
no, no. Well, I mean, I grew up in a place where I was like the only black kid at my school. So basically, people didn't like see black people outside of like I don't know, like magazines, like TV shows, like where they do stereotypical black people. So if they like, I come up to them and I'm not like this stereotypical black person that they think they're supposed to see, and I'm the only like actual black person they met.
Yeah.
So they like confused because they think I'm supposed to be acting like that, but really not all black people act like that. So that's what that was about. Like,
Oh, I get that a lot. I'm mixed, but I don't act like a stereotypical media portrayed black person. So I get that. Oh, you sound white. I get called an Oreo because I'm considered a really white black person, and various other things. So I totally know what this guy is saying.
So they
it's
would tell you that you're not black enough.
yeah, or like think that I don't act the way a black person's supposed to be acting, but there's no
Well, you
like
don't
one
act
way.
like the normal black person. You act intelligent.
I think black people
Wow, you act intelligent. Wow, not that you are intelligent, but you're acting intelligent. Wow, wow. I guess Jesse Lee Peterson considered himself an atypical black person because he doesn't act the way uh he doesn't act the same way a stereotypical black person acts.
are intelligent in general. I don't think there's a normal like I don't think it's a general standard that black people are unintelligent, right? Are you intelligent? Like
Don't tell anyone.
Wow. He won't even claim that he has any kind of intelligence because he likes to use I'm black so I'm slow. And that's just another way of showing racism towards black people. All black people are stupid, so Jesse Lee Peterson is obviously an idiot. But he's not an idiot because he's black. He is an idiot because he's a straight up idiot.
no, but yeah, I think like there's like intelligent and unintelligent people of every ethnicity. So to think all black people are supposed to act unintelligent is just kind of like a little bit of a racist stereotype.
But
So
you do realize since your mother's half white, you lived in a white community,
Mexican community.
Mexican community, you do seem normal for a black person, right?
Wow, you seem normal. You have a white mom, and you didn't grow up around stereotypical black people, so you seem normal. That's based on the standardization that uh, whiteness and the behavior of certain white people is the normal for everybody.
You do realize that, right?
Normal, like
Intelligent, well spoken, you're not radical.
I'm not radical. What is radical?
You know
Like
how black people are angry, out of control.
Wow, okay, so when black people are angry, that means they're radical. So it's bad when black people show anger, according to Jesse Lee Peterson, which I guess that means being soft spoken and submissive is the alpha trait for black people. And I don't know.
So you do know that you're a little different than the rest of them, right?
I mean, angry, out of control.
Yeah. You,
Like
you want to be like them?
I mean, I want to be like me,
Yeah.
so I'm just how I am. But I mean, I definitely wouldn't say that like I think black people are unintelligent for being angry or radical because I think most black people deserve to be angry in
Oh,
the
you
state of
do?
America right now. Yeah,
Amazing. I want to get into that in a minute. That's amazing.
yeah,
So were you impacted in high school when they were saying you're not like the average black person?
yeah. Well, just like in general, like high school, middle school, growing up, yeah, it was a little. But I think it's just because they didn't know black people. They just knew me, and they knew like social media and stuff. So they never met enough black people to know that not all black people act a certain way. Because if they met me and saw how I acted, and then met you, and you're a different person, and neither one of us are like this, like a stereotypical black person.
Right.
The more black people they meet, the more they realize there is no one way a black person is supposed to act.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
We could say the same thing about white people that is said about that Jesse is saying about black people. You could look at all the backwoods, inbred country hicks and be like, oh, I guess all white people are backwoods, inbred country hicks. And then when you actually look at reality, you see that there are really uneducated white people as well as highly educated black people. You have white people that are angry a lot, and then you have white people that are, you know, not angry all the time. You have white people that will beat their wives, and you have white people that won't beat their spouses. So, this idea that all black people are the same is just another racist stereotype that is perpetrated or no, uh, continued by society to make black people look bad.
So how were you traumatized? How did that impact you when they were treating you that way?
Um, I think generally, like when I did get to college, I thought like I like believed that I wasn't like black enough, or I didn't act how black people were supposed to act. So I was like probably nervous to like be around black people because I thought I wasn't like acting the way black people are supposed to act.
Yeah.
But once I did get around more black people, I realized that like yeah, there is no like everybody's different, you know, from person to person. So like for the most part, when I was around black people, they accepted me for how I was. I accept them for how they were, and we're just people.
And so you're not a
See, and that's the thing about people like Jesse Lee Peterson and other racist people. They have this certain uh, preconceived idea of black people. So when they see someone like Kabwasa, they consider them to be a unique uh, type of individual compared to all the other people. It's like those racist people that say um, uh, that certain black people are the only good black people out of all the um, other black people, or that they see like if they have a quote unquote black best friend and they see their friend as the only non animal out of all the other black people.
afraid of them anymore.
I was never afraid of black people, but I'm more like I'm comfortable with who I am, and I know that other people are comfortable with who I am, so I can just be myself.
Have you ever dated a black girl?
Hmm, why does that have any bearing on anything whatsoever?